Honestly, who cares about being an expert? I hate when everybody's over here trying to think that they know it all when they're actually only sharing stuff that they've already been told by like hundreds of other people. And look, I'm no expert at all. I'm learning this stuff on the way, but I will tell you the truth, and that is what I'm working on right now. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have a lot of content that you guys want to use, but you're always worried about how many people are viewing your stuff. You want more viewers, you want more people, blah, blah, blah. But you're not understanding that when it comes to your content, you need to be true to yourself. If you're not an expert, then don't try and act like it. Like me, I'm going through all of this stuff literally day by day, whether it be inside of my podcast, whether it be inside of, stuff that I learned through many other people inside of my life, or whether I just straight flat out just figure that out of nowhere. I shouldn't say shit. You shouldn't be worried about your final product because you should be worried about making sure that everybody is able to relate to you, everybody is able to bring you into their world just as much as you want them to be brought into yours. And in order to do that, you need to be able to show them your progress. People find progress much more attainable, much more shareable, and much more relatable when it comes to work, when it comes to effort, when it comes to results. Don't film just because you're already at the top of your game. Film everything, the process of going into that. Like I'm telling you, my first videos prior to coming up to this was on an iPhone. And I literally was like, hey, I have no clue how I'm gonna make this work, but I got a phone and I got some pretty good content. Let me just throw something up together. And I did it, and it happened. And now I'm over here working and getting everything set, so now everything looks legit. And that's literally a process of growth. So really work on creating a process for you. And when it comes to being knowledgeable, that's dope when you understand it, but it's not cool when you're just applying the rules of other people. Make your own rules. This is your life here, and if you want more people to watch your stuff, you need to be able to be more shareable, more yourself. Keep in mind, people are here for your information, but they're also here for you. The better you apply yourself to this information, the more people are gonna come back like, hey, I remember that guy was pretty funny. Or I remember that, like what he said pertained more better, like for what I wanted and everything, like more, better. Like just stuff like that. Like I have very, very bad grammar issues too. So yeah, just really focus on what you wanna do with your time, what you wanna do with your management, and really what you want people to see. And like I highly recommend that you show people your progress. What's the process of you becoming great? What's the process of you getting so much money? What's the process of you getting so many jobs? How did you start? Like if you're starting right now, start documenting it, all right? Don't wait until you have like the super fancy cameras and super fancy stuff to start doing this stuff. Like start doing it right now. This is still not even 2020 yet. If you don't have stuff documented and you're really working on getting somewhere inside your life, start documenting it now, right now. Nah, for real, like right now. Nah, like just kidding, don't leave the video. Your work can be credited for, your life can be credited for, your worth. All of that stuff is all something that you can dictate and you can show yourself. People don't know your worth until you express your worth and show how much you can do, show how much you've done, show how much you can grow. And if you're not a growing person, then it's best that somebody sees it now before you get over to like the end and you're like, oh, I'm already dope, and nobody's working with you and nobody wants to do anything with you because they don't know what you're gonna do, they don't know what you're willing to work with, or they don't even know the process of how you even got to being this person. People usually see those guys as kind of jerks, kind of conceited, kind of all about themselves. And if you don't want to be seen as that type of person, really start being more relatable to your audience. Just because you're the smartest person in the room doesn't mean you have to be that person to say the smart stuff 24/7. Be smart about what you're trying to do with your life, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is just something like a little teaser of something that I'm actually working on. And this is something that I've been doing for quite some time. And even if I start to blow, or even if I start to get a lot more following around this time, just know that it all started from me just putting in work when I had nothing. And because of that, that's why I'm putting in way more work now that I have more, and it just shows for itself. Your work will show a lot better than your words. I honestly have no idea how to exit other than my actual exit pose, and I'm trying to figure that whole thing out. But it'll happen. Anyway, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Put that notification, ring that bell. You already know the deal. And I shall see you guys later.